What's good, YouTube? We got the Connecticut Kia boys.
You'd be surprised when you first do it, for real. You're like, how is that so easy? For me, I could take that shit down in one shot. So it takes 10 seconds.
Nigga, we don't beef for public way till we catch niggas in they hood, niggas in our nuts. Nigga, Hans, he shot the stick, I told him stop buzzing. The op, they never hit shit, they got whack jumping.
My name is Andrew, a journalist from Seattle, and for the past couple years, I've been following an online trend called the Kia Boys, after I first discovered a documentary by Tommy G, filmed in Milwaukee.
Hey, watch this, watch this, watch this.
Depicting brazen teenage car thieves, who seem to be able to steal Hyundais and Kias with nothing but a flathead screwdriver or a USB cord. And very quickly after their discovery, the Kia Boy method and Kia Boy culture spread from Milwaukee across the entire country, and broke headlines nationwide.
The next time you see a Kia or a Hyundai with a broken window and without a license plate, it's probably a stolen car.
Have you heard of Kia Boys car thefts?
The screech of stolen cars can be heard ripping through roads.
You see people running for their life up there, dude?
Terrorizing residents and catching the attention of police, who increasingly are chasing down teenagers following an online trend, stealing cars and posting videos of their joyrides.
In an effort to learn more about the Kia Boys, I went down a strange social media rabbit hole into secret group chats with Kia Boys from different cities around the country, many of whom seemed to operate in plain sight without fear, and had public Instagram profiles and TikTok pages where they documented themselves from a first-person perspective, stealing Kias, joyriding, and of course, crashing them. But among the hundreds of active Kia Boy pages, there was nobody quite as fearless and brazen as the Connecticut Kia Boys.
What are my mother, nigga? Oh shit!
Every day they posted 2 or 3 new cars and seemed to enjoy engaging Connecticut police in high-speed chases.
Or take that nigga to New Haven.
At first, I thought this was some kind of joke page, and maybe the Kia Boys were just being funny and using Connecticut as a locational decoy to mislead police. After all, Connecticut, known for beautiful Yale University, and Manhattan commuters who live in luxurious mansions upstate, isn't exactly what comes to mind when visualizing a playground for petty auto theft. But after some research, I was able to make contact with the ringleader of the Connecticut Kia Boys, a perhaps Caucasian young man named Swervo, who agreed to meet with me in the backyard of a construction site for an introductory interview.
Yo, I'm YK Swervo.
So for now, Trench.
Nigga, I'm CT Kia Boys. CT Kia Boys, we on top. No other Kia Boys competing with us, you know what I'm saying?
That's why he
So what does it mean to be a Kia Boy?
To be a Kia Boy, bro, I feel like a lot of y'all get it wrong, bro. A lot of y'all just think y'all could take these cars, or like y'all doing these cars, y'all going like, for me, 1-minute chases and y'all crash, y'all get booked. That is not a Kia Boy, nigga. You take a Kia, you get lit, nigga.
Wait, so let me get it right. These niggas just taking a Kia for a joyride and then they just park it anywhere? And they just be like, fuck it, we gonna scrap this car over here. We gonna take that motherfucker a little joyride, though. We gonna do a couple donuts over here, over there. Nigga. And they stealing it with phone chargers. How you do that, bro? Fuck.
And you do not get caught. This is not what we do. CT Kia Boys do not get caught. Hello?
So for you, what got you started doing this, bro?
Shit, I don't know. I just started doing it, feel me? Came with the money.
So it's primarily a money-making endeavor.
Yeah.
What about you?
I started just because someone left their keys in the car, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bet. And then, you know what I'm saying, I was scrolling on Instagram, actually, and I see some TikTok shit of them taking the V. I was like, oh, that's how you do it?
Fire in the hole.
So I was like,
Taking the car
it's crazy.
with
At first,
phone
yo, we
chargers
really
is
started
crazy.
on some, oh, everybody doing this shit, we
Crazy
could probably get
work.
popped. We could just do this shit, see how it work. And they was like, yo, we should record this shit, we could get lit. Nigga, 40,000 followers later, we're the biggest on IG.
As the CT Kia Boys Instagram following has grown, so have the number of car thefts in the New Haven area. In fact, they've nearly tripled since their page launched in early 2023, and local news anchors blame TikTok.
The TikTok challenge has gone too far.
My ignition is busted. My whole car is dented in.
But it was what happened after her car was found that shocked her. The CT Kia Boys Instagram page had multiple pictures and videos of her car being driven by what New Haven police say are a group of minors.
So Connecticut is, kind of emerging on the map as like the center of the Kia shit because of you guys.
Hell yeah, CT up, you know what I'm saying? You know who it is, bro.
Y'all know what's going on.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember us.
Steady talking about you ain't coming to the party without your smack.
They're called the TikTok Kia Boys.
The news likes to target TikTok. So whatever's on TikTok, they're gonna say that's a TikTok trend, that's a TikTok challenge, but this shit was never for TikTok.
TikTok trends are making Kia owners nervous.
It's a trend on TikTok, a how-to on stealing Kias and...
Bruh, these niggas was good until TikTok popped up. They was good on Instagram. Wasn't nobody checking their Instagram, they wasn't checking their Twitter, they wasn't checking whatever other apps it is out there. They was probably putting this on Facebook, knowing them. They wasn't checking that either. When TikTok came, it's over with for these niggas. They done got caught and they like niggas starting cars with a phone charger. These niggas different.
Hyundais.
The thefts are a viral criminal sensation popularized by social media posts
on TikTok. TikTok.
TikTok. TikTok.
TikTok. TikTok.
On TikTok.
We never did this for the internet. We just found out an easier way to steal cars, you feel me?
For those unfamiliar, what is the method?
Nigga, all y'all boys need, man, one of these, yo. Y'all need one of these?
These niggas stealing
Everybody over here got a screwdriver.
This is your best friend, bro.
You guys all have screwdrivers.
Screwdrivers.
Oh, yeah. When you hop in that shit, put that shit right under the windshield wiper, break that hole. Nigga, you get it sometimes in one, sometimes you need to put that shit in the ignition, you break that shit off. Grab y'all USB, grab y'all.
Hey, what can we put on our cars to prevent this from happening right here? I know you got a little push to start joints nowadays, but like, nigga, that's easier to get into than this right here. These niggas putting screwdrivers in phone chargers. Bro, they really crossing the line. Nigga, who gonna go do this just to take the car, nigga?
Screwdriver depends on what type of car it is, and then we out.
You be surprised when you first do it, for real. You're like, how is that so easy? For me, I could take that shit down in one shot. So it'd take 10 seconds.
You should have been a mechanic.
But sometimes the ignition will stay and don't come off in one shot. So you just stick it in the ignition, boom, done.
So how many Kias numerically do you think you've been able to steal in the past year?
I see my
still committing fraud and okay. He ain't learned since TikTok came out, bro. He been saying TikTok is what put them on the market. That was the market they ain't want to get put on though. Now they in 4K on I forgot this nigga name. This is the new Tommy G right here. It's new Tommy G. Nigga, you in 4K with the new Tommy G teaching us how to get into people's cars, nigga. It's worse than TikTok. This got 1.1 mil in a day.
My CarPlay.
Like how many cars you've connected to on that iPhone?
Mm-hmm. And I said, this isn't even all of them. This how easy it is.
Holy shit.
Always had a V. You see Kia, Sonata, Tucson. We be in Tucson a lot. We always chasing money, you know what I'm saying? We go out, jug. We always trying to come up, you feel me?
When interviewing career criminals, they always say they do it for the money. But one question I like to ask is, how do you spend the money? For example, in Philadelphia, when I interviewed two brothers who were in charge of manufacturing Trank, an oftentimes lethal fentanyl horse tranquilizer hybrid that can make your arms fall off, they said, we do it for the money.
I like money.
But they almost always spend this money on the dumbest shit imaginable. What's your favorite way to spend money, like after you get it?
Bitches, food, like fancy cars, jewelry, Dodge Charger, Hellcat, like Grand Cherokee. I like pastas, I like pizza, I like steak.
That's it,
most importantly, I'm a lame type guy.
Oh, nice. I wondered how the Kia boys spent their earnings. After you guys get money, how do you like to spend it?
Shit, me, I'm coming up. I'm going to buy some purples, feel me? I'm going to get some shoes. I'm going to get dripped out, straight dripped out. And I'm finna go call me a big ass pack too, literally. Hell yeah.
You need some jeans, you need some hoodies.
These niggas ain't gonna invest none of that money. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, you coming up on that, go put it up somewhere. Go make that work for itself. That way, you ain't gotta keep going to the Kias. Or you could, like, it's a little Tommy G video I saw, and it's and the other people up in New York. They out there driving, making car servers. Nigga, invest your money. They ain't thinking the right way. They thinking left and not right. These niggas, from the way I'm looking at it, they gonna be keying cars for a little minute. Yeah, they gonna be putting them phone chargers in the cars for a little minute.
Purple, Mary, LV,
Kasubi, fucking Centros, Mad Brands, feel me?
One of y'all want to sponsor us? Hey man, I'm trying to get sponsorship with Nike, yo, them new waterproof Air Forces. Yo, we gonna get down.
These are the Kia. This is the official Kia Boys shoe. Black Forces.
Black Forces are pretty universally known as a crime shoe.
It
seems that the deep state of metrosexual European fashionistas have been truly successful in their 15-year plan to achieve psychic control over the minds of America's inner-city youth by paying rappers to wear overpriced designer bullshit, and by means of idol worship have effectively turned their useless garments into status symbols that are only recognized by the ultra-poor and uber-rich. But that's besides the point. As somebody who's never actually stolen...
Nigga, why the fuck would you get a Louis Vuitton tattoo on the side of your neck?
in a car, the hardest part to me seems like reselling the car and not getting caught doing it. Now, the hardest part seems to be like, in my mind, selling the car sounds pretty difficult, right?
Nah, that's easy. Everybody want a V.
V is Kia Boy slang for vehicle. Now, if a car sells for like $25,000 market, how much do you get if you resell it on the black market?
It depends what it is. Like a Kia is gonna go for less. If it has all the windows, it's gonna go for more. You feel me? Or if you have some key shit, it's gonna go for even more.
Like, even like again, like you said, we get some key shit. You sold that shit for like $500. That shit only took us 20 minutes to go get.
How much
$500 for a cut down Kia?
Nah, we're a Kia. You only getting $100 in the hood for that shit. $50. That's just
yeah. Somebody want
to fly. $150 for these Kias. See, I told y'all they gonna be, from the looks of it, they gonna be taking them Kias for a minute. And they need to update stock. Go to like a Benz or something, nigga. These niggas said a Kia. They only getting $50 to $100. They down bad.
That shit,
bro, they gonna go slide in that shit. Ain't nothing else.
Yeah, we got them shits for $100. Hit us.
$100?
$100
for a Kia.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I couldn't believe they were reselling their Kias for $50 to $100 a piece, but it made sense. They said their primary customers were people in the hood who were going to slide, which means to commit a robbery or murder in said vehicle.
These niggas robbing
and probably abandon
murdering
said vehicle after the theoretical murder or robbery is finished taking place. It's not like the Kia boys are taking trips to the scrapyard or posting the car on Craigslist. They're essentially procuring getaway vehicles for older members of our community for a one-time use, which would explain why almost every morning after the Kia boys make off with a Kia or Hyundai, it's found abandoned somewhere in New Haven. But sliding and reselling aside, the Kia boys are essentially making McDonald's minimum wage with 5 times or maybe 500 times the risk.
So if y'all can just do me a favor, just leave a bunch of money in y'all car for me, like, I'd appreciate it. Cause like I said, bro,
fuck on-scene media.
Fuck on-scene media. Kevin Morris can suck my dick.
You need to come get us. I don't know what you doing. You need to come get us. I don't know what you doing. You lacking. Let me catch you with your V out in New Haven. You feel me?
Who's Kevin Morris?
Who is Kevin Morris?
Fat ass nigga. He a bitch.
Bitch ass nigga.
Kevin Morris. They got it
birthday,
out
bro. I should do extra V like.
Fuck that nigga and his birthday.
Who is he? Like, what does he do?
Bro, he
He thinks he's a cop.
He think he a cop. Like he's a weirdo.
He a drug addict turned wannabe cop.
Kevin is like a Kia boy vigilante.
You like a Kia boy hunter for real, like. Yeah, that's his new name. Like he a Kia boy hunter. Like what the fuck go with?
Hey, Kevin, you might want to change your name, my boy. Them Kia boys looking for you. If you in Connecticut, Kevin, get on up out of there. Maybe change your name to like Lewis, Malcolm, Pete, John. Nah, we gotta go with something like. We gotta go with something they ain't gonna think of, like. Anthony. Change your name to Anthony. Kevin Murrell. They ain't gonna be looking for you no more. Them Kia boys. They ain't gonna be. You change your name to Anthony. Like Anthony Buick or something like that. I ain't gonna be looking for you.
With you.
This is where things start to get even more interesting. As we've learned from Batman, The Punisher, and John Wick, the true enemy of every shadowy crime syndicate is not the police, but a vigilante, a rugged anti-hero, an elusive arbiter of justice who lurks in the shadows, striking fear into the cold hearts of the capos, jefes, and gorilla pimps who prey on the weak for a little coin. And the nemesis of the Kia boys, apparently, was a self-described New Haven crime watchdog named Kevin Morse, who they said drives an unmarked Dodge Charger and uses drones, night vision goggles, and advanced GPS tracking techniques to stalk the Kia boys through the night. I knew that using the power of Facebook, it wouldn't take too long to track Kevin Morse down. And the next thing you know, there I was, face to face with the sworn enemy of the Kia boys.
There go my boy Anthony.
My name is Kevin Morse. I'm the owner and operator of On Scene Media, New Haven County. This is a samurai sword. I don't know, live by the sword, die by the sword. Yeah. People try to intimidate me and threaten my life and all these different things.
Nigga, you think you about to defeat the Kia boys with a sword? You better go get you a Glock or something, nigga. Golly. It's over with. Kevin Morse. Anthony, Buick. Look, man, you gotta get your life together, bro. The Kia boys is after you right now, and all you got is a sword and a beware dog sign. What kind of dog you got, though? What kind of dog do you got? Is it a dog that's gonna actually defend you from the Kia boys? Cause they looking for you, bro. And time is ticking. Figure something out, nigga.
Things to try to get me to stop doing what we're doing.
Fuck On Scene Media.
Fuck On Scene Media. Kevin Morse can suck my dick.
Fuck that nigga and his birthday.
That's not gonna happen because I live by the sword and I die by the sword. So I will die before I stop On Scene Media and whatever we're trying to do with the fentanyl and all that.
So how do you spend your days working for On Scene Media?
Well, I would say that we try to, give the community that we serve, New Haven County, real-time, real information about what's going on, the crime. As soon as I wake up, I'm usually several messages behind from the overnight stuff that came in. And pretty much I open my phone and we usually have direction from there. So somebody's car got stolen, their dog is missing, their son or daughter's missing, the cops are over here, the fire truck's over there. So that's kind of it. I mean, I literally wake up to phone calls and messages, and that kind of creates our direction outside of anything else we're trying to do advertising for people. Yep.
That's a Kia boy. I got caught up.
So who are the Kia boys? According to the Kia boys, Kevin has no idea who they are.
I would say that the Kia boys are small neighborhood groups that get together, and they'll go. It seems like they go out 11 o'clock at night till like 8 in the morning, and just start popping door handles and steal as many Kias and Hyundais as they can in a night.
That's really what he wanted to say. He wanted to say they some thugs out here taking them Kias late at night. I'm gonna get my sword, bro. We gonna go crazy. We gonna find them. We gonna get them. And we gonna keep them from taking y'all Kias. They really, they gotta figure something out. They getting chased by Kevin Moore, and then they really only making minimum wage on getting these Kias, bro. They only getting $50 to $100. They gotta figure something else out, bro. Cause I don't. $50 to $100 is crazy for a Kia. That's a lot of work. And then,
kids, I would say between 11 and 16 years old is the core. Male and female. We got a crew right now calling themselves the Kia Girls.
There's Kia Girls.
They got hell Kia girls, we love our Kia Girls, but that shit like the Kia Girls just make this shit better for us. Like
real shit. They bring a different energy.
Kia Girls on! Kia Girls on the loose! Kia Girls!
It blows my mind how anybody can commit crimes and then post them on their story or on their platform and it just be okay. The repercussions and the consequences, I'm not even sure what they are today. You have people shooting people and basically walking right out of jail with low bonds. So it's bad. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of cars are being stolen. And not only that, the crimes that they're committing in these stolen cars. I mean, we watch them pull guns, showing guns, all types of things, damaging the stolen vehicles that they took. We posted a video where a guy, it was broad daylight, the guy realized on his cameras that his car was being taken. He runs out the front door and jumps on the...
You know how pissed I'd be, man. Somebody done took my Kia. I'm running out the house. Hey, stop. My Kia. He done jumped on the roof. Nigga, that ain't helping you. Get him out. Like, his real thing, what he should have did, he should have opened the door, took the Kia boy out the door, started just going crazy. Started going crazy. Tell him that's his kid. This nigga gonna run out the house, jump on the Kia, and just let them drive up. Nigga, they already reckless.
The hood of the car, begging them to stop, and they take off. You know, it's all on video. That to me is insane that somebody even has to deal with that. What started to happen maybe like a year ago, we would post a stolen car on our page, make like a little flyer, and then boom, it would pop up on the Connecticut Kia Boys story, them in that car that we just posted. So they basically kind of mock us.
Hit the flicker lights, fake right, nigga, bust a last, safety come first, but for real, nigga, fuck a bell, bitch in the back of the car, and she shaking her can't draw, don't get to say it.
They're constantly messaging us to try to get me to come out there and chase them and film them and record them, which is just not something that we're looking to do. This is a message that they sent me here. Yo, white boy, you're always gotta be on the cop's dick. You must like they dick in your mouth. Go in the house. And it's getting to the point now where there's...
Damn, Kevin, they got it out bad for you, bro. I keep telling you, all you gotta do... All this nigga Kevin really, like, he just gotta leave Connecticut at this point. Because they out there bad. How did they even get this nigga number? They texting this nigga. DMing this nigga. Probably pulling up to his crib. Telling them. They probably pulling up to his crib in a Kia as we speak. Telling this nigga. Fuck him. Can't catch us. Damn. Bro. I don't even think Anthony gon'... Now that we see how he look, Anthony not gonna work for him. He got to change his name to like Tummy or something.
Stealing cars, calling me, crashing the cars, calling me so we can go cover it. We're not doing that nonsense. You know, I've been trying. I message they all message me on Instagram just about every day, threatening my life, all types of stuff. Man. I mean, I've literally been to where they've recovered a stolen Kia. The parents come to the scene and they pretty much sign some papers and they get released to their parents. And then I've seen where the kid says, F you, mom, I'm out.
You guys moms know you're doing the shit?
Damn.
Shit, low-key, I don't even know.
What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know.
You think they'd be like disappointed?
I feel me, I think, yeah.
We need the parents of these kids to try to do something. I don't know. They're your children. The impact that it has, you know, I talk to all the victims. They call us to post their pages, or post their car on the page. People crying, all types of stuff, you know, that they have to deal with. Everybody thinks because you have insurance, you're okay, but it's much bigger than that.
Is there a part of you that like ever feels bad for the car owner?
Hell nah. Cause it just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's what insurance for. Some people even ask us to take their keys. They're like, we got these payments, come take this shit. We'll leave it unlocked even, just total it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we never really personally did that shit. But people ask us though, you know what I'm saying? But I'll never feel bad. Come get back, you feel me? Yeah. What y'all gonna do about it? It just is what it is. They'll recover from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody recovers at the end of the day. Life goes on.
As I learned in Philadelphia,
Buddy to the left, he keep
when
doing
interviewing
like
the
little
trank
side
dealers,
quests.
almost every criminal has
Every
built
time
up
the
a
camera
fortress
pans to
of
the
mental
white dude.
justifications to protect them from guilt and responsibility in the suffering of others. In Philly, it was that drug addiction would exist with or without them, and if they stopped dealing, somebody else would just take their place. And for the Kia boys, it's all about insurance. And since 91% of cars in Connecticut are insured with complete theft protection, no harm, no foul, right?
At the end of the day, I know y'all got insurance.
Well, the side
Or for
quest,
me,
nigga.
y'all get back in a certain way. Again, like a lot of niggas, for me, y'all have jobs, y'all make bread. Y'all don't gotta worry about it. Y'all niggas ain't come up from the trenches.
At first, I honestly bought this explanation. I'd like to imagine that if I had my car stolen, I wouldn't take it too personally. I'd just keep pushing, file a claim, collect a check, and move on. But truth be told, I've never actually had my car stolen. And in my conversations with Kia boy hunter Kevin Morse, he explained to me that for Kia owners, even if they get their car back in just a couple days, the impact it has on their life is devastating.
I was parked at work and I was there all day. When I went and got out of work, my car was gone from the parking lot.
And what do you think happened?
The kids were probably just casing the parking lot because there's no security there. So they just look for Kias. My car sticks out like a sore thumb, so.
Fuck you talking about, nigga? Fuck you fucking talking about, nigga? Fuck.
Who are these kids?
Local teenagers have nothing better to do. I don't really know the answer. The cops seem to know who it is, but they won't press charges.
How did this all make you feel?
Anxious. I'm mad. I've been a wreck for 3 weeks. I'm just not myself. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I'm afraid to leave my house.
And why do you think having your car stolen?
Man, y'all get that poor lady her Kia back, bro. How's she supposed to get to work, bro? She wanna go get some morning coffee, she can't go get it. Cause y'all done took her Kia. Look at Kevin, bro. They already don't like. See, she shouldn't have.
Stolen had such a profound psychological impact on you.
Because I feel violated. My sense of safety is gone, my sense of security. You know, they were in my car. They maybe know where I live. I don't know if that's their MO, but it's just, I don't feel safe. It's just turned my life upside down. Like, I don't want to go out anywhere. I don't want to go to the store. I don't want to do anything.
Are you kind of pissed at Kia for making it this easy to get your car jacked?
100%. Kia should pay for, and Hyundai should both pay for all of this. Like, the emotional stress that I'm under and what this caused isn't, you know, you can't replace that with money, but obviously with where I'm at financially, it would help. Yeah. But they're just dragging their feet on it.
Did you?
I ain't gonna lie, they give me my money, she would just go and run me. Cause if my Kia was a little then I cranked that mug up and said, and then that mug just like, if my key is on the little low end, just gonna run my money, just go. I ain't even gonna try to look for the Kia boys at that point, cause it's like, shoot, I'm just upgrade my car. We ain't gonna get no Kia this time, cause I already know all y'all want is the Kias. If I get me a little Hyundai, you ain't gonna take the Hyundai. You gonna go for the Kia that's next door to the Hyundai. We good.
You reach out to anybody else other than the police when your car got stolen?
I did on C Media. Kevin at On C Media has been phenomenal. I don't know how he tolerates me.
Midway through this journalistic mission, I started to resent the Kia boys a little bit and realized that I do have an emotional connection to my car.
A 2006 Toyota Tacoma that I call Truckee. If you run the Carfax on Truckee, it's virtually valueless. Rebuilt engine, 200,000 miles on it, and the stereo is pretty much fried.
But Truckee is my real fucking homeboy, and to be honest, I'd be kind of pissed if I saw someone dig a screwdriver into my shit, had no idea who they were, and then went on Instagram and saw them joyriding Truckee without asking Truckee's dad if they could even do it. And thinking more about it, I don't even have car insurance. But let's move on. I'm not here to examine the psychological impacts that car theft has on the mind. I'm here to understand the underlying motivations behind the Connecticut Kia boys.
Surely there must be something deeper to them than a material desire for black Air Forces and Cartier buffs. After interviewing the Kia car theft victim, Swervo told me they'd just gotten a new V, this time though a Mazda, and wanted to do another interview.
Kia boys up, man. Kia boys up. Film yourself for the...
Hey guys. These niggas done made a different come up that quick, bro. They the Mazda boys. They ain't the Kia boys no more. They the Mazda boys. See? I might have been a little wrong if I said I was gonna give me like a little Hyundai and it was gonna be a come up, because they could eventually be the Hyundai boys. So they just picking and choosing. But why they don't just like invest in other things instead of like upgrading the cars.
Guys, what are we doing? Yeah, just chilling, cooling. Hell yeah. Day in the life, feel me? Yo, Kia boys up there.
They told me they'd spent the afternoon attempting to steal
Boys up.
Kias and getting into police chases. A typical day in the life of the CT Kia boys.
They robbed it?
Got into a little chases, turned up a little bit from regular day shit.
How's today like level 1 through 10 in terms of excitement?
This was this was like a 4. We could have did some more shit, feel me? But these is not clicking for some reason.
What does clicking mean?
Not busting, not opening, feel me?
So you think Kia's doing a good job at making their shit harder to steal?
Oh yeah, definitely now.
Usually, like, the ones in the driveways and apartments don't got the update, but the ones in the street, people are gonna usually have the update.
It was way easier before, now it's way harder. We can't hop on those V's for real.
Hyundai and Kia are holding events across the country to install free software upgrades aimed to preventing car thefts.
Kia and Hyundai developed the software for millions of their vehicles.
Even better, the software will be provided to vehicle owners free of charge.
Attention, if you're a Kia or Hyundai owner watching this right now, if you go to a local dealership, they will install the new software update for free, which makes it so the screwdriver or USB cord trick won't work to start your car.
What's up, YouTube? As we learned in the streets of Connecticut, it's a shiesty world out there. And if you're a Hyundai or Kia owner, I want you to be safe. But more importantly, if you're surfing the web, I also want you to be safe from malware, scammers, hackers, and restrictive countries that don't let you go to the websites that you want to, homie. So straight up, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. This episode is sponsored by NordVPN. Boom, you're in there. Keep loved ones, especially grandparents who aren't too well versed in cybersecurity, away from malware and scammers. Boom, you're in there. Right now, sign up. It'll get, that's for NordVPN. Said it would do.
Boys said they wanted to take me to an abandoned house where they like to hang out while skipping school. At this point, I realized just how young these kids may be. After all, only 15-year-olds like to hang out at abandoned houses. I haven't hung out at an abandoned house since I was 15.
Y'all ever been in the car with somebody and wonder why they got road rage so bad? Now I understand. Cause I'm looking at this. I don't drive. But I understand that watching this, cause nigga, y'all already done stole a kid. Y'all niggas driving on the sidewalk. What if somebody walk? What if it's a little kid?
I prefer to stay away from abandoned houses. Abandoned houses are where you go when you want to hide from your parents.
I'm gonna sit up there. Okay, cool.
Oh, damn.
So this is kind of like where you guys kick it at?
Man,
yeah, we just be chilling here. It's our little Kia trap house for me.
One thing I wanted to ask them about was role models. It seems cliche, but at this point in your life, 16, 17, before you turn 18, is when having a strong male role model can really make a transformative impact on your life and keep you from becoming a degenerate adult. By guiding you with basic pieces of wisdom, like jail sucks, and you are 100% headed there if you do not change course. Like, probably really soon. Assuming these kids are underage, which I think they are, they've only been prosecuted thus far in the juvenile court system, which in Connecticut is very forgiving, and typically recommends behavioral treatment and mandatory GPS monitoring for children charged with auto theft. And so long as nobody was hit with the vehicle and there was no guns found in the car, juvie time is almost never recommended. But the moment any of these kids turn 18, the theft of a single Kia upgrades to a Class D felony, which is punishable by up to 5 years in state prison, which is a bad place to be for a 110-pound 18-year-old.
Who were some of your role models like looking up to as a kid?
I spent a lot of time with my granddad.
What was he like?
He was mad chill. My grandfather used to literally just sit in the garage all day. I go pop my tire, try to do some hot shit, come back to granddad like, yo, I need a new tube again, like.
Is he still around?
Nah.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, I'd be chilling for real.
Do you remember the last thing you said to him?
Yeah, it was, I love you. And it was crazy. It was like, I left that night, and for me, got that call, I was like, damn.
What do you think he'd want for your life?
Shit, he probably looking at me right now, telling me stop jugging, like you tweak it, shorty.
What would you say to him?
Shit, granddad, you gotta see how grandma doing. I'm about to make this bread.
Not off them
what
kids.
About you, man? You had any role models growing up?
Shit, nah, not really, feel me?
What about your pops?
Yeah. He not really no role model. I don't fuck with that nigga for real.
Has he tried to reach out to you like since you're getting older? And
Nah, yeah, I talked to him a little bit, but still.
I've had homies whose dads are kind of like popping in and out. Whenever they get to be like 17, 18, they try and reach back out and like explain, I couldn't be there for you because I had all this shit going on. Did you guys have any conversation like that?
Yeah, bro, that shit like that's a main conversation for everybody and their father that haven't been around for me. Feel me?
That's true.
That's their go-to sentence.
It's kind of 50-50, you know, like some friends of mine have said, okay, I forgive you, I just want you back in my life now. And the others say, nah, fuck that, you weren't around, like stay away from me.
Yeah.
Which one do you think you fall into?
I'm the second one for sure, feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like fuck that nigga.
Mud thicker than blood, you know what I'm saying?
Do you guys see yourselves as like a family?
Yeah, definitely. These my brothers.
How you not brothers? If you're risking your freedom, you're risking your life with each other. You gotta depend on him to drive, make sure you don't mac. You gotta depend on him, do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing in the moment.
How important is loyalty
They got a whole
in your
system
life?
down.
That's the most important.
What do you think really measures loyalty among friends?
Sometimes even being out here isn't enough. Like, you need to really be in situations. Like, sometimes it really takes being in cuffs to see what the fuck is gonna happen.
That's why struggle's not always such a bad thing sometimes, because it really builds
I'm not gonna
character and shows you
lie.
who's
He tripping, cause like I ain't gonna say struggle. You should take struggle in life and build off of it, and try not to keep going down struggle lane. Don't like. I wouldn't say like depend on it. Like, who wants to depend on struggle, my nigga? Like, what the hell? What is he talking about? I don't know what he talking about. Like, nigga, I want to eat comfortably. Like, nigga, I know you want to eat comfortably. I for sure want to eat comfortably. Who wants to? I mean, you gonna have like trials and tribulations in life. That's life. Like, nigga, you gonna, like, nigga, you gotta have a little bit of uncomfortableness to get comfortable. But like, this nigga tripping. You ain't gotta take kids out of your life, bro. Like, go do something else. You ain't gotta like. You don't always have to go take a kid, nigga. Go do something else.
real and who's not. A lot of these people, they got money, but they don't really got friends like we do, you know what I'm saying?
Like, if you don't understand how we came up, where we came from, and like what we do, then you can't, like, you're not gonna understand us. Like, you feel me? Like, Kia shit may not be us, but our come up is us. You feel me what I'm saying?
Alright, shit, you guys want to get down?
Yeah. For sure. We're gonna have some kids in the nighttime.
Alright.
Cuisine,
Hey, as long
the
as
most
they got a plan
overlooked,
after this, man.
underutilized purpose of Channel 5 programming. But boy, do we love to eat sometimes.
These niggas
And
hate
today,
messing with another
we're at
ad.
Frank Pepe's Pizzeria Napolitana.
We're at fucking Frank Pepe's with it, New Haven, Connecticut, pizza capital of the world. They told us to go to Sally's. We're not going to Sally's, we're going to Pepe's.
As I entered the restaurant, I could already smell the maritime aroma of Atlantic Ocean clams being shucked to perfection. That's because this place is known for their white clam pizza, a wood-fired, mouth-watering delicacy that can only be found in New Haven.
It's a whole family of clams on a piece of pizza.
Embalmed in grated pecorino romano and oregano flakes, the family of clams is dusted in the perfect amount of flora, with no fauna, which is a nice touch, but the spices undermine the garlic.
7 out of 10.
That ain't a bad.
Came about the woods just like a
Not too
hermit.
bad.
If a tree falls down, I'll be the only one who hurt. What was that? All the beast stings, so I know I'm not allergic. And the game warden always asking for my fishing permit. They bogus.
High 8's 9. I mean, the clam is a little weird, but it's pretty new.
Before I could even digest my pizza Napolitana, I got a call from Kevin Morse, the Kia boy hunter himself, who wanted to take me along on a mission to drone a drug dealer, a regular pastime of his, where he terrifies local trappers by air by deploying a DJI drone above their stash houses. I was in. I met Kevin Morse in a nondescript parking
About
lot
to
on the
finally
outskirts of
see
New
Kevin
Haven,
in
entered his
action.
patrol car, which was stocked up with
down
Monster
Kia
energy
boy.
drinks, vape juice, and of course a miniature samurai sword.
Because I live by the sword and I die by the sword. So I will die before I stop on team media and whatever we're trying to do with the fentanyl and all that.
I could have ripped it harder, but this thing will put salt I'm vaping in a sub-on tank.
What defines droning a drug dealer?
Well, somebody sends us a message, basically with an address and a description, vehicle, whatever it is. And then we get to the area, deploy the drone, and try to lay eyes on it. And the psychological games that the drones play with these people, it's insane. They've told me. It makes them crazy.
So to clarify, the plan here,
Niggas
we're gonna
let
fly a
drones drive
drone
them crazy.
into the sky.
Yep.
And we're about a block and a half from like a drug dealer stash house, or
Potentially, at least where they're trapping out of.
has this led to any like successful arrests before?
I'm just gonna say yes. You know, depending on what.
My nigga got a Mountain Dew sign on his bulletproof vest. Kevin, what's up with that uniform, bro? Tommy, what's up with that uniform, bro?
They're doing, maybe we'll fly the drone right by them. This drone is very loud and intimidating when you hear it. When they see it, they know we're around, and I'm sure it throws them for a loop. All right. Yep, straight. All right. Slow down. Can you go to the right, Ernest? All right, look, this is where I want to see if we can spot any dealers here. Let's see. Back up a little, because you are... All right, there's the highway. Yep, that's good. Now turn.
Man, the PJs.
Look down at the street, because I'm looking, see if you can spot anybody. Oh, here's the store right here. Okay. So this is another spot right here. So this is how good of a job we've done, because they're nowhere right now.
Unfortunately, Kevin failed to locate any drug dealers, but it's okay. A for effort. Anyways, whenever night fell, I wanted to call Swervo to see what they were doing.
Where are you guys at?
Oh, we're in Milford.
Oh, I'm in Milford right now too.
Yeah, we're just trying to find a good location.
A good location to get a V.
Hey, is it not wild that y'all? Is it not wild to y'all that he chilling with the Kia boys and he chilling with they op Kevin? Nigga could literally give Kevin their location anytime he want to, cause he know where they at. He got the drop on them at any time. But he a W man and he don't say nothing. It's a good guy right there.
Swervo told me to meet him at the Milford McDonald's and pulled up shortly after in the blue Mazda from earlier and told me to get in. Assuming the car was probably stolen, I threw my shiesty on and got in the back seat. Pretty immediately, he began driving erratically, swerving between lanes and truly living up to his name as we headed toward the state highway.
It's all good.
Why did he get in that car with bro?
He poked his head out the window and began scanning the roads for cops. They said they'd had the car for over a week now, and after being reported as a stolen car to the local police, it was getting hotter and hotter to drive by the day. No less than 2 minutes into our drive, I began to hear police sirens. Perhaps naive.
See, bro, you should have just stayed home. You want to be a little G, hop up in the car. As a matter of fact, you want to be a thug, nigga. You hopping in the car with the Connecticut boys. You knew where you was going. They took you on a little joint ride. Cops behind you. It's over with. It's over. And they about to run a red light.
I assumed the Kia boys would just pull over and try to talk their way out of it, but no. Swervo dipped onto a service road and hit the gas, approaching 110 miles per hour.
I got it on the highway.
Yo, he turned off the lights already.
Yeah, I know.
By some stroke of luck, the cops stopped pursuing us. I'm not sure why. By this point, my adrenaline is pumping. Time seems to move in hyperspeed, but also slow motion at the same time.
They're not chasing.
I start to understand why the Kia boys like doing this. It's a special feeling to successfully outrun the cops in a high-speed chase.
Had to turn my life all the way up. Had to turn my swag all the way up. Had to turn it back all the way.
I ain't gonna lie, Kia boys, this is not a good time to be listening to no trap music. It's really ain't the time to be listening to no music. You supposed to be watching all your surroundings. Like, nigga, it could be a cop right here. It could be a cop right there. You could be a cop anywhere, nigga. You a Kia boy. And you got the white dude in the back seat. Catch you all in 4K. And not to mention, he's cool with Kevin Muir. That's y'all biggest op. He could put the location on you at any time. And he's sitting in the back.
If it's smoke, then it's all the way up.
We drive to the suburbs of New Haven, and Swervo tells me they're gonna steal some V's. At this point, I feel that I'm in a little bit too deep. I mean, it's one thing.
Oh my gosh, Andrew, bro. Why did you get in the car with these niggas? These niggas I took you on a high speed chase. Now they about to go steal a car while you in there with them on camera. These niggas is delinquents. They wild in Connecticut, bro.
To get in the back seat of a potentially stolen car, but to actually accompany someone while they steal a Kia seemed a little bit too far. So I had to think fast. How can I get this footage without being in the car?
I would have got out the car, started running. I would start dipping on them niggas, right? I don't know where I'm going, but I'm getting away from these niggas.
Accomplice to a Class D felony. I decided to give my handy cam to Swervo's homie, who said he'd film their mission and give me the footage, and I'd follow close behind in my camera crew's rental car. As a disclaimer, Channel 5 does not condone, endorse, or promote auto theft or car burglary. Viewer discretion is advised. Swervo begins his mission by locating a Hyundai.
Gonna say that and then show us the video.
Yeah.
He shatters the passenger window with a special tool and clears the broken glass with his bare hands. Using a flathead screwdriver, he disables the lock cylinder, then goes to put a cheap USB cord into the ignition.
I think it's got the update.
He says the car is a dud. The driver recently installed the anti-theft software update. They had to find something else. Just a few cars down, he locates a 2010 Kia Forte and starts all over.
This dumbass nigga putting his fingerprints everywhere. Nigga ain't wearing no gloves. Nigga done put his fingerprints on 2 car windows. And what if this got the update too, bro? They done got you. Stupid ass over there. Like, this nigga. Who is teaching these niggas? Who is teaching these young delinquents how to do this? Because they ain't doing it the right way.
After successfully activating the engine with a USB cord, Swervo's on the move, and I'm following close behind, genuinely curious as to what his plan is. Swervo begins driving as fast as he...
I ain't gonna lie, at this point, Andrew done shitted on himself. And he done pissed on himself. Nigga probably done threw up in the car. This nigga is shaking in his boots, bro. I'm shaking in my boots for him. This nigga done went on like, nigga got in a high speed chase. They broke into the first car. They couldn't take that car because it had the little lock on it. Broke into the second car. Got that. This nigga just committing all type of criminal activity with the Kid Boys. Andrew, you wildin'. Now you gotta change
possibly can. Then comes to a stop and tells me it's time to turn up.
Alright, let's turn up.
Hit the nigga lights, fake right, nigga bust last safety come first, but for real nigga, fuck a bell bitch in the back of the car and she shaking her head. Don't get to saying that cause I'ma do the Smith.
He kicks things into high gear, swerving erratically from left to right, like a madman, hitting breakneck speeds down residential streets, in a nauseating frenzy that lasted probably 45 minutes. After that, Swervo led us back to the highway and appeared to be trying to shake us. He later told me that we were making it too hot for them, somehow, and so got off at
Swervo, how is Andrew making it too hot for you? You done committed all type of crimes in 4K. You made it hot for yourself, bro. You just got... I'm tired of telling y'all what these niggas just got caught doing. We seen it. But nigga, you made it hot for yourself. Swervo.
The nearest exit, headed to God knows where. A few minutes later, he called to tell me the Kia ran out of gas at a random intersection, so he abandoned the car and fled on foot.
Nah, it's all good.
We located the car near a cul-de-sac in Milford. Thankfully, it was recovered by Connecticut police, and we're told was reunited successfully with its owner the next morning.
Hey, how much I want to bet Kevin probably went back and watched Andrew video, and he was probably like, "Man, we was this close to getting them, this close to getting them niggas. If I was right there in the seat with Kevin, and they ain't even know, I'm messing up these niggas' name. If I was right there in the seat with Andrew, they wouldn't even known it was me. Put on a little ski mask, got him right there." Kevin ain't really thinking that smart too, because he could have went undercover. He could have linked up with Andrew, got with the Kid Boys, and he would have got what he wanted. But he wasn't thinking outside the box. These niggas committed.
I went back to my hotel that night feeling a bit
too.
puzzled. I mean, Swervo essentially just risked his freedom for a 45-minute joyride, and even if he'd been able to get the car back to the hood to resell it, he only would have gotten $100.
Kia, you only getting $100 in the hood for that shit. $50, that's it.
Yeah, somebody want to slide in that shit.
I mean, that is so stupid. But this leads me to a deeper question. What kind of environments facilitate this antisocial criminal behavior, where consequences seem obsolete? I mean, there's no noble Robin Hood alibi behind stealing a Kia or a Hyundai, like there might be if you were, I don't know, living in the slums and stealing Bugattis or Lamborghinis from billionaires or something. Kia is like Honda. It's a working class, fuel-efficient car. And so this type of crime is all around just shitty and sad. For the victims, it leads to a collapse in social trust, which is the glue of a community.
I've been a wreck for 3 weeks. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I'm afraid to leave my house. My sense of safety is gone, my sense of security.
And for the perpetrators, it reflects a deep personal alienation and a hopeless search for status, meaning, camaraderie, and social media fame in a world without guidance.
Nigga, we're the biggest on IG.
Hell yeah, CT up, you know what I'm saying? You know what we did, bro.
Y'all know what's going
on. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you gotta remember us.
In a way, I kind of understand. All kids from every walk of life like to fuck around and get in trouble when they're teenagers. But for the Kia boys, this teenage chapter may unfortunately define the rest of their lives. Assuming they're 16 or 17, they only have about a year or a year and a half until they're going to be charged as adults for the same crimes. And so the likelihood and the window for a retro bill style intervention is very, very slim. Which is sad. I'd like to think that all human beings are not inherently bad, and even the worst among us are just healing unmet needs in some way. But I also know that some people are just shitty and view temporary personal gain as more important than the suffering of a total stranger.
Damn.
But that being said, in my personal interactions, the Kia boys didn't strike.
Wait. You got people out here that's waiting for the package, man. You got people that's waiting for UPS, FedEx, Amazon, whatever other delivery company there is, to deliver a package, to fake like you talking to the delivery person so you can snatch it out of their hand and run. Bro, we living in GTA. Y'all niggas gotta be safe out there, homie. No lie.
Strike me as total sociopaths. In fact, they display a great deal of empathy for their own family members and also for each other.
Mud thicker than blood, you know what I'm saying?
Use my brothers.
And so it's more likely that their personal alienation doesn't come as a result of a deep sadistic desire to cause pain to others, but rather environmental factors. The morning after our mission, I went to go visit the Kia boys in the housing projects in Bridgeport where they spend their time. A 36-building, government-built plaza of identical residential apartments called the Trumbull Gardens. Nobody there was above 25. There was no parents, no uncles, no moms, no grandmas, just youth. Every 45 minutes or so, the screeching tires of a fresh Kia can be heard driving into the gardens.
Look at them little motherfuckers! Yo! What is that?
Somewhere in this mix is Swervo and the other Kia boys, who have cars for sale for $100. In addition to cars for sale, there's also
they rent can't be that much, because if they just selling these kids for 50 to 100, they rent got to be like probably like $50 or somewhere in there, 40. I don't even think these niggas paying rent; they just living there. These niggas.
Items inside these cars that are being pawned off. In a recently stolen Kia, there were DVD copies found of the Hangover trilogy and the movie Into the Wild, both going for about $20 a piece. Despite obvious differences in music, fashion sense, and of course, slang, it's safe to say that this environment isn't unique. Every government housing project in America and the mentality it produces is virtually the same. Us against the world, get out by any means. But the roadblocks of financial illiteracy, the psychic influence of hyper-violent drill music, and the lasting legacies of mass incarceration and residential segregation have led to the genesis of a drastically misled generation who believe the only way out is petty crime or like rapping. The most popular rapper out of the Trumbull Gardens is a rapper named QB.
Gay niggas. All I smoke is dead niggas. All I see is dead niggas. All I smell is dead niggas.
I had to think what I wouldn't. My brain. I'm high, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm high. Like it's 4:20. I'm sorry, bro. Look, I ain't peeped. That's what I'm bobbing my head, and I wasn't peeping. That's what this nigga saying, bro. I might need some holy water after watching this or something. I got a church tomorrow or something. Something after watching. These niggas tripping.
Rest in peace, yo, dead niggas. Fuck with all this Facebook shit, cause I heard what he said. Niggas be jazzing, they see me in person, they ducking like they owe me bread.
I know these kind of lyrics are common, but if you think about what he's saying, it's actually pretty fucked up and sad. Anyways, while the motivations of the Kia boys were becoming relatively obvious, one thing I was even more curious about were the motivations behind Kia boy hunter Kevin Morse. I mean, what would cause a 40-something-year-old man to insert himself as a vigilante in the world of Connecticut teenage crime?
He thinks he's a cop. He think he a cop, like you was a weirdo. You like a Kia boy hunter for real life.
Fuck that nigga and his birthday.
Hey, Kevin Morris, from what we done learned, bro, them niggas live in a neighborhood where it ain't no like little toddlers, and it ain't no moms and dads, and it ain't no grandmas and grandpas. It's just young niggas. Just young niggas. You better leave them people alone for real, bro. Like, you ain't even gotta change your name no more. Like, you can still be you. You can still be Kevin Morris. But just leave the kid boys alone, bro. Cause them niggas ain't they ready for whatever. Them niggas heartless. Niggas kind of brainless too, but they heartless. So
Can you tell us a little bit about your past?
Yeah, so, I was born in Milford, and around 8-9 years old, I have an older brother that was starting to experiment with substance, alcohol, weed, cigarettes. So at 8-9 years old, I was smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, and when I was 11, I had gotten alcohol poisoning, 6th grade, which is, looking back, just kind of crazy thinking of that. When I was a teenager playing sports, I caught an injury and was prescribed some Vicodin, which I really loved at the time, and it just kind of spiraled into doing and dealing drugs. That's pretty much all I did from 10 years old to 24.
Oh, that's why he trying to take down the kill. He used to be a kill boy. He wasn't a kill boy, but he was out here doing kill boy activities. He was out here being a thug. Kevin, you can't be like, you might as well like call it quits with them kill boys for real. You already know what type of life they living. You used to live that life too. Lead them people. Just let them be, man. Bro, I don't think that sword gonna protect you, bro. That sword ain't doing nothing for real. It's not against them. They different.
I was stealing a lot from people that care about me, hurting the people closest to me. Some would say that I probably got some people hooked on pills back then, so we could do bad shit together. Eventually, after about a dozen charges, I had to go do some time. I was sentenced to serve 8 months in jail. I paroled out and pretty much hit the ground running. I mean, I've never looked back, only for growth. And I became a recovery coach. I participated in opening a 18 to 25-year-old intensive outpatient program where I worked at for a couple years. And then all these parents that we started a support group with kept pushing me to start my own business.
It all began to make sense. Kevin is a 12-step recovery guy who got clean through the program. and left a life of drugs and crime behind to pursue a life of service, which is the third pillar of the NA and AA recovery model. Kevin mentioned that he himself got people hooked on pills so they could do bad shit together. Something
Kevin, I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I told you to leave them kids alone. You trying to guide them kids. They need some guidance for real because they ain't really they ain't got nobody to talk to but the kid boys. And the kid boys only gonna tell them, let's go get some kids, until they upgrade to say, let's go get a Honda. Let's go get a Prius. Let's go get a Bentley. Let's go get a Whoppy woo woo woo. Man. Go help them kid boys, bro. I stand behind you, but I ain't gonna pull up with you to go talk to the kid boys, but I stand behind you.
He obviously feels a lot of remorse for.
I was stealing a lot from people that care about me, hurting the people closest to me.
The 9th step of the program is to make amends, which means recognizing harm done in the past and trying to repair it. But for those who've dealt drugs and possibly ruined the lives of others, that's not always possible. Many of Kevin's customers, I'm assuming, are now dead. So the program has an alternative avenue called living amends, where you take contrary action and
wait, Kevin, you done killed people? You said you was selling drugs. You ain't say you was killing people, man. I don't know if I stand behind. I can't stand behind you no more now. Oh, did he? But they got all y'all on this video some delinquents. All y'all just y'all some thugs, man. Oh yeah, you a thug too.
Amends by doing the complete opposite of the bad things that you used to do in an effort to achieve karmic balance in the eyes of a higher power. In a sense, it seems that Kevin's passion for crime fighting is informed by his own guilty conscience, which thankfully is something he's honest and open about.
That's part of the reason I do what I do, because I feel like I'm always going to be in debt to society for a lot of the crap and shit that I did, right? That I didn't get caught for or whatever. So doing the stuff that I can do with On Scene Media and Lyft, really helps me give back and, heal from the past, I guess you could say.
Do you feel like your experience in jail was able to rehabilitate you?
100%.
So in terms of your kind of long-term sobriety, what do you think is like the main factor that has made it so you've been able to maintain sobriety for so long?
Exposure, putting myself out there. I don't fix what's not broken, so I've always kind of worn my addiction and recovery on my sleeve.
Do you think you would have been a Kia boy?
Hell yeah.
He for sure
absolutely. At 12, 13 years old, if this was the way things were, absolutely we would have been stealing Kias and Hyundais.
Channel 5 live worldwide, Hollywood and Vine. Fuck the authority, Channel 5 News. Channel 55. We don't fuck with custers. And 5 is the best number.
Well, one thing I learned from this video, stay far away from Connecticut as I can. And never buy a Kia. Never ever in my life.